and welcome to the Morning Blessings. I am Tessa-Marie. How are you doing today? It is Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. Wow, July 31st has a lot of meanings for me. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Nice to see you. I need to chat with you one of these days. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Good morning, Dawn. How are you doing? Very soon you're back at school. Hey, Ryan. What's up, man? How are you guys feeling today? How are you all feeling today? It is an amazing morning. And here we are. Wow. It is that day, that time. I seem like I'm far away. Hi, Peter. Morning. How are you feeling today? It is another wonderful morning. And here we are. So it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road, right? Everybody. So the question is, what is your purpose? Good morning, sis. Thanks for that. What is your purpose? That's the question I'm asking. And you know, there was a guy, Rick Warren, I think was his name. He wrote a book years ago, and it was called The Purpose-Driven Life. And just put the words together, purpose-driven life. I read it. And if you doubt that you have a purpose, then you need to check this out. You have a purpose. And this is why I'm bringing this to you guys today. Hi, Colin. Good morning. How are you feeling this morning? So what is your purpose? It doesn't mean because, you know, like you're retired or you're at home with your family. Hi, Georgie. Good morning. How are you feeling today? That you do not have a purpose. We all have a purpose-driven life, even if it's just to see our children successful as adults, or see them continue on the right track, see them holding on to the best. Good morning, Arita. How are you feeling this morning? Looking at your children, and what is our purpose? Well, I'm retired, Tessa-Marie. I just no. You have a family, you have siblings, you have somebody somewhere that you want to see successful, get their groove back, get themselves in state. And maybe your children are doing it marvelously. Your family, your friends are doing great according to their power, right? And you have to celebrate that. So the thing is, though, what is your purpose? I didn't ask about their purpose. Remember that. I'll address that later. What I said was, what is your purpose? Know that your purpose can only be realized by you, especially when it has not materialized yet. You are in charge. Morning, Loretta. How are you feeling today? That belief and vision that you are holding is yours to cherish. Hi, Yuko. Good morning. Thanks, Yuko. So know what your purpose is. Only you can, the only one that can see your purpose. Nobody can see it for you. Nobody can make it come alive for you, especially when it has not materialized yet. That belief and vision that you are holding is yours to hold, is yours to cherish, is yours to make sure it happens. Your purpose can only be fulfilled by you. Do not lay your purpose on the shoulders of others and say, hey, I want you to do this. I know it is better for you if you do this. This is none of your business. Your purpose is your purpose. Even if our purpose is to see better for our family and friends. Hi, Christina. How are you this morning? How are you feeling today? What is your purpose? Know that your purpose can only be seen by you, especially when it has not materialized. That belief and vision that you are holding is yours to cherish and to make sure it happens. Your purpose can only be fulfilled by you. Do not lay your purpose on the shoulders of others. You must stay on your path. Consider why you are straying on the path of somebody else. It can only bring disagreement. When we have our purpose, and our purpose is better for others, and that is our purpose, the worst thing we can do is to tell them that you should be doing this. Hi, Deborah. How are you feeling this morning? You should be doing that. That is wrong. It's your purpose. So then you need to do what you feel they would see. So you stand out. You be you. You do your purpose and let them figure it out. They might observe you and pick up a hint from you. You want to be fantastic, amazing, and spectacular, then you do that. You want them to be amazing and beautiful and spectacular, then you be that. Because it's only from our reflection, those that are around us can see the true us. And when they look at it, they have a choice. They want part of it, not all of it. They will say, I want to have the endurance of my parents. They just kept pushing and pushing. I want to share the love they have between them. That's part of it, not all of it. And that should be enough for us to realize that we have our own life to live, no matter where we are. And sometimes we have to say, the lady said to me, once, this woman said, when God wants you to do something, he gives you a kick in the ass. And you have to go forward with it. And that was harsh, especially if you're young. But I realized years later, and I never forgot it because it made an impact in my life. It made me think, who am I and why am I here? What is my purpose? I can always remember wanting to do this, to just speak and let people share and let them learn. I cannot tell you when that urge was started in me, but it was long before I was 20. So, and it took all that time to materialize. I didn't let it go. Good morning, sister. I didn't drop it. I didn't let it go. I held on to it. How are you feeling this morning? So, your purpose can only be fulfilled by you. I keep saying that. Do not lay your purpose on the shoulders of others. You must stay on your path. Consider why you're straying in the path of others. It can only bring disagreement. I desire that you do this. That is none of your business, man. You can suggest. Like my friend Colin has a grandson that is an artist. And he's in university for that. And they live out of the city. Not far, but far enough. I said, he needs to go down to Toronto and just go to the art museum, go to those places and just wander around so that he can be inspired. And that is just telling her. So she now needs to consider, yes, he's in a closed community, it's much smaller, and an artist thrives where there are people. Let him encourage him. He might not take it, but she can say, one of these days we should go to the city together and just go to the museum, go here, go there. Maybe the school will take him on a trip, but if he has gone there before, by the time he goes with the university group, he has already more knowledge than his peers because he explored. That is the tiny drop you put. But to insist that he goes would be wrong from both of our parts. I put a bug in her ear, and she will take part of it, not all of it, and use it to guide him. And that is what we can do with those things. We cannot expect our purpose to be their purpose. It's an idea. And we share it. When you know your purpose, work on it yourself. Oh, I need to have, this person is not making me happy. You want to be happy? Then you better move yourself towards where happiness lies. And happiness lies in the moment of time, right in this moment. Remember, happiness is a moment. It's not joy. There's two different topics. Happiness is what is happening right in the moment. And that is why we cannot pull it back. It's gone with the time. The one non-renewable resource we have as humans is time. It does not come back. You can sit there and muse about the mistakes you made in the past, but no amount of musing or crying or regretting is bringing it back. So get on in the moment and find what your purpose is. We all have to know our purpose. Sometimes we might stay away from it and say, I cannot do that, and give it that look. Yes, it is frightening. But once you play with it and you dream with it and you caress it, it will grow. It's like a plant. And if you ignore it, it will die. And you will die with it, or you will kill it, and it will come back as regret and say, where were you, when I needed you to give me sunshine, to give me love, to give me attention? Your purpose will make you dry up. Stay away from creating your vision of a particular version of someone else's vision. So your friend is telling you, or somebody in your family is saying, I'm going to do this, and you are going to change their vision completely around because you want it to be your vision. It's none of your business. Get off their lane. Move yourself back to your backyard. Go back to your house. This is not your place. Stop telling people what to do. And especially when you're hitting your head against a flipping wall, sometimes you just have to drop the rope. Just drop the rope. Back to reality. You need to do what you have to do. For you, not for them. And the longer you hold on to the rope, the more frustrating you'll be. I can tell you, I have friends who have done that. And I actually asked her the other day, who else in this household is on medication besides you? Whose cholesterol is high? Who tosses and turns at night? Who has a headache? Who cannot breathe? Whose blood pressure is high? Who is it? Is your sugar high? What are you dragging with you that is causing you to be sick? And they're all fine. Open the cabinet and see whose name are on those prescriptions. If it's yours, that's where you mind your business. Fix what you do not like. No one wants to be taking medication over and over again. Not a soul. You figure it out. Stay on your purpose. Let people live their life. And you stand up and live your own. We need to stay on our lane. We need to stop straddling people's lane. And, stay away from it. But respect their choices. So they can respect your choice to say, enough is enough. I'm out of here. I need to dedicate myself to my life. You have to say that. Stop living people's life, especially when they're not doing anything. Your life is your desire, your only desire to have it fulfilled. How do you want to live that purpose that you have? What is your purpose? It's not how to get it, it's what is it. The minute you know your what and why you want that purposeful life, well, guess what? It will unfold. The life you're seeking is already seeking you. That's why you created it. But if you keep looking, excuse me, guys. Sorry. But if you keep looking away from your purpose into the other garden, the other lane, the other area, we will not succeed. And you will be unhappy. We all will be unhappy if we continually do that. The joy of working on your vision, of your purpose, will cause others to see that they too can work on their vision of their version of their vision. So listen again. The joy of working on your vision of your purpose will cause others to see that they too can work on their version of their vision. It will make them curious. I can do that. I'm able to do that for me. If she can do it, I can do it. Their path might be different. The way they go about it might not be exactly like yours. But if the end result is what they desire, then that's good enough for me. And that should be good enough for you. And that should be good enough for them. And if they have taken 10 steps towards that, do not tell anybody that you should take 20. The only person that you can say to take 20 steps towards the purpose is you. Just you. And until we come to that realization that our actions, our words, our thought has only to do with us, nobody else. Nobody is going to give you the moment of happiness you're seeking for. Nobody is coming home and tell you, I'm going to make you happy. And if they do that, you need to run and cover your bank account and hide. The minute somebody says, I have the power to make you happy, they will take, good morning, Marina, how are you feeling this morning? They will take something away from you. They'll take your freedom. They will lock you up somewhere. Maybe not physically, but mentally. If you have to say, so and so has the key to my happiness, you're in more trouble than you thought when you woke up this morning. Because so and so has nothing to do with how you feel and the moments you get in happiness. Good morning again, Marina. Thanks for that. Beautiful humans. We are, What a magnificent group we are. Think of it. If somebody, you gave them that key, so you want happiness, okay, take over. And they have the key. and they are dictating to you how to function. I have a friend at a very early age. She gave her husband her paycheck. In those days, we got a paycheck. And she was very proud to tell me, hey, I gave him the paycheck and he gave me pocket money. And I looked at her and I went, are you crazy? Are you stupid? What is wrong with you? That doesn't mean you don't share, but you're giving somebody control of your money that you work for. What is wrong with you? You are saying that I am not capable to handle what I am given by working. And you want more? You can't manage it. Why would more come to you? So do not expect somebody to complete your purpose for you. Why are you here and what it is you desire to do depends entirely on you and the actionable steps you take every day. Sitting and waiting and working and sitting and just waiting for something to come to you is not the way to find your purpose or to make your purpose a reality or to make your purpose materialize before you. No, it's not the way. What you seek is seeking you. Meet it halfway. Go towards it. No. Working on your purpose will release the doubt and fear. It will attract faith and belief in yourself. So once you take that first step towards your purpose, it will take away some doubt, okay? I did it today. It doesn't seem so bad. So you're losing some of the fear. But all of a sudden, hey, you know you're going to, birds' feathers are going to be flying all over the place. What is wrong with you? You changed. You're a different person. What's going on here? And how do you answer that? You cannot answer that. You just can't answer those questions because you yourself don't know. All you know is that you are driven towards that purpose of yours. And on the way, the difference in you will be glaring. Guess what? You will lose friends. You might even lose family. They cannot stand you. Your wind is so beautiful. Your fragrance is intoxicating. You have made them drunk by your mere essence of being in your purpose. So be ready, hold on, because man, your boat is going to be rocky. Instead now of they staying in the lane and saying, what can I do? What can I do for me to have a better feeling? This woman is crazy. But I love that craziness. One woman said to me when I was in the garden doing a live last year before, whenever, I want what you have. I didn't get it. It wasn't something that was poured down on me. I had to seek it. I had to decide what my purpose was and how to go about it. I'm done with raising children, but my purpose is when they show up, what I do with them. Do I stand up or do I stand down? My purpose is waking in the morning and realizing, hey, I can feel the floor underneath my feet and thank you, God, because that's what I believe. You do not have to say anything when you feel the floor underneath your feet in the morning. You do not. I do because that's my purpose. I go out in the garden and I sit for 6 or 7 minutes just sitting. I saw stars this morning that formed a triangle. The moon is just a sliver. It was hot already. The sky had a haze. There was no songs. The birds are done mating, so they're not singing anymore. I heard a dove that's nesting, ooh, ooh. But my purpose is to get up and function for me. I always say, and somebody took that and they were really angry at me. What you mean you do it for you? That is your ego speaking. But you know what though? I don't really believe that an ego is bad. I don't, because you can't find the damn thing. It doesn't have an address. Where does it lie? Is it in your head, in your stomach, in your chest? Where is it? Is it around you? Is it something you can catch? You have a choice. Your ego says, keep going. Your ego tells you, if that's what you believe, that keep trying. So if you have lost your ego, You don't have an ego. You're looking for your ego. What do? You just give up? So, no, I do this for me. I started doing it for me. I started doing the morning blessings for myself. I needed to be in touch with my children who have very busy lives, much busier than any one of us ever had, all of us put together. Their lives are so busy that they can't even stop to think. I know at the back of their mind, though, there's a little thing called mom, talk to mom. So instead of I waiting for that and I'm pacing and saying, my son never calls me, my daughter never calls me, my this never calls me, I call. Good morning, how are you doing today? By a DM, whatever that is, or send a message. They don't have time to pick up the phone. My purpose, my need was to connect with them. And guess what? Here I am, like, I don't even know how many years later, connecting with people I've never met in my life. I know you, we talk every day, we see each other every day, but maybe all of you there, maybe 4 or 5 of you I have met personally, or 6 maybe. And then all of those that come later and watch it, no. My purpose was to stand up and do this, and I'm doing it. And I know when I started, I lost friends because of it. I was told to sit down. When I introduced my books, all you want to do is sell books. No, I want you to know I can write. That's what I want you to know. I'm capable of continuing a sentence. That's what I want you to know. I write for me. And, your books, you're not a bestseller. I didn't know I had to be a bestseller. I know I had to write because I believe we all have a right to write. And that is what it is. Of how long we've been connected. We haven't met yet, but I know we will in time. I mean, Don is like 8 years, something like that, I'm sure. So I write because I have a right to write. I have to leave a trail. You paint your art, Christine, because you have to do this. You co-edit, don't teach, so that she leaves that little bit of knowledge she has in the mind of somebody somewhere. Hello, Jean. Long time no see. How are you feeling this morning? I am on that list too. Yes, you are. We'll do that one day. And when you think of it, you do what you do, each of you, what it is you do for yourself. I don't care what story you come up with, I'm doing it for my children. Hell no. They might benefit from it. You know what you do for your children? You keep yourself as healthy as possible. You make them have to phone each other to find out where are they. Where is mom? Where did they go? Do you know where mom is? That is it. Then that is how you're going to get them. You do what you have to do for your children by taking care of you. If you run yourself ragged, then they are worried. And you don't like that, do you? Because you love them more than the very breath of life itself. That's why you gave birth to them. And that's why you help cement them, if you're a man, to make sure they're there. And no, you're not taking your purpose of living a fulfilled life seriously. Why are you here? And what are you supposed to do with this all? So, you like to motivate, then motivate. You love to cook, then cook. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you feeling this morning? So the thing about all of this, you have to find out what your purpose is. And in spite of all the pain and torment that comes with it, the friendships you lose, the people you don't care, hey, you did it. And that's what matters. You're a published author. Success is not measured by the book sale. It's measured by that you touch people's hearts. Thank you, Marina. Kimberly, did you hear that? That is exactly what you need to hear. So, I don't care. When my little grandson was jumping up and down and he couldn't wait to ask Google to show me up, and he comes running with his eyes wide and jumping long, skinny legs all over the place, you are an author. And he called his father, did you know? And my son goes, you think I'm new? So, did you know my Grammy is an author? And he couldn't get enough of everything. And that is important to me. Kylie asked me the other day, how do you write books? Because she saw them. Remember, when the Five Pillars of Prosperity came home. Kylie picked it up. She came home that day. She knew it was coming in the mail. She said, "Is your book here?" And I said, "Yes, it is." She said, "Where are the family and friends copies?" That's what she asked. I said, "Over there." She grabbed them, put them on her arm and said, "Mom, here's your family and friends copy." And she's putting them down, one for Michael, one for JJ, one for this, one for that. And she said, "Oh, it's pretty. I like the cover." The next day, she came up to me. "We need 3 more copies." I said, "What for?" She said, "Well, we need to give one to Monroe and Kieran and Emmett. These are Kathleen's and Patrick's 3 children because they're family." That is important. It's as important as when she read story. She picked up a story tale, all these story books and we have. And she looks at the books and the children, her uncle and her 2 aunts and her cousin Micah, his name was in there. She said, "Well, where's my name? I need to put my name in that book too." So these are the things. That's my purpose now. To fill her cup. To make sure she has sufficient of the good things that are there for her. And to come out there and explain to you what I know for sure that worked for me. And if it worked for me, I'm sharing it with you. So I do it for me. I expose my children to things so that they can spin. I tell everyone, you do not raise children for yourself. You raise them for the world. You have to make sure that they have some qualities in them. That's your purpose when you're having children. Because you do not know where their journey is going to take them. You do not know where their purpose lies, where their destiny is waiting for them. And if you do not take the time to nurture those good qualities in them, that's your purpose when you're the parent. But when that is done, guess what? It's all up to you. It comes back to you. My mother said it best. She said, "You know, Shilling, we started alone together and now we're together. The children are gone." And she was a nice lady, but as blunt as whatever. She said to me, "I love having all of you here, but it's time for you all to go. I am so happy when you guys leave because my house is back together. Things are in place." And she actually said it to me. And I said, "You want me to go?" She said, "No, I'm just sharing something with you that you might need to use one day." And I said, "What?" She said, "It's nice for them to visit. It's lovely for them to come. But it's also nice when they go, you know. You did your share already. The visit is a visit. It's time that they move on." And when she said that, I was in 1983, and I didn't blame her. There were like 27 of us there. So you can imagine that was going on for her. So working on taking action on your purpose only requires 10 minutes at a time until you are able to increase how long you will work on your purpose. So when you make the decision to work on your purpose, 10 minutes at a time. You want to write, pick up the pen, put a timer on, and write for 10 minutes. Colin needed a 15-minute nap yesterday. I'm talking to her and she said to me, "I have to go take my 15-minute nap." I put a timer on and 15 minutes I'm up. And you know how valuable a 15-minute nap is in the afternoon? But it's only, she must have started at 15 or 20, I don't know, but she's taking a 15-minute nap. What are you doing about working on your goal so you can be healthy? When these kids come home that you have it, or when you're alive, what you need to do? Or you have to prepare a meal, or you have to say "I love you" to somebody. You have to go get a child from school. Are you ready for all of that? What is your purpose? You have to know that. But that purpose of yours will open up. And when you find yourself straddling on someone else's lane, pull yourself back. Your purpose will open up and you will feel it. You want happiness? Stop. Stop now and feel where you are. Stop. Look around you. Is that the birds, the beauty of the flowers? Every season has beauty. You are in the season of summer, the warmth. We need the energy of the sun. As much as we should duck from it, some of it helps us. We need it. Otherwise, the doctor will tell you go buy a lamp and plug it in and sit in front of the lamp. So you will sit in front of a yellow lamp, but you will not go outside and get the sun that is on top of your head. What is your purpose? what it is you're looking for. What is that big dream, goal, and desire you have? Take a tiny step every day, just one little step at a time, 10 minutes playing with it. And you know how 1 minute is long, so try 10 minutes. 10 minutes of relaxation and meditation, 10 minutes of sitting still and just breathing, 10 minutes of letting your mind wander, not on the horrible things you want to do to somebody you don't like. By all the Tessa-Tribe friend. Thank you, Marina. But that purpose of yours will open up, and when you find yourself straddling on someone else's lane, pull yourself back. But this is normal. Do you know that when you send when NASA sends a space shuttle up in the air, that they're always course correcting it? Course correcting a space shuttle is like, and that's what you do. When your mind wanders, you course correct. If NASA and all these wonderful, brilliant brains have to constantly, after they do all this work and put this thing in the sky, people go there to see it go, they're still course correcting. They cannot let it go. It will go its own way. And that is not working. We know that now, right? They have to get these people back, and they haven't gotten, or maybe they did, I don't know. I might have missed that part of the news. That is normal. When your mind wanders, it's up to you to be in the moment, to pull it back. Say, no, we're not going to think horrible things about so and so. Let's go back to my art. Let's go back to my editing. Let's go back to cooking. Let's go back to cleaning. Let's go back to whatever it is you're doing today. You know that? Well, you know about that. I said that. So anyway, they are constantly correcting that space, and then you are not correcting your mind. And when you are thinking of something and you do this, this is not right. The minute it becomes, and you cannot put words to your tongue, whatever you're experiencing is not your purpose. That's why you're uncomfortable in your skin. I went to buy a car once, and the salesman looks at me and he tells me, that's a perfect, and he used that word that I do not like. That perfect little car for you. I wanted to give him a punch in his nose. Anyway, he said, would you like to try it? And I said, you know what, let me go. So I went and I tried it. He said, how does it go? I said, it doesn't hug me. And he looked at me and he said, what? I said, it feels like a shell. It doesn't hug me. I need it to hug me. I need my car to hug me. And he couldn't get that. And I said, no, I'm not buying it because I need something that will enhance me. That when I go in it, it hugs me. I can feel it and it fills me. We need to be together. This thing is a shell. It has nothing. It has no warmth. It has no caressing. And the man couldn't get it. But anyway, I walked away when someone else got the car I like. So, let me read some of your comments this morning, because I see there was a lot that I missed. Marina maybe has already disappeared, but she said goodbye. So Dawn, 8 years I think, but we'll check it out. You have published offer. I know, and that's what is important. This reminds me of the conversation about how I was talking about helping others, educate them with. Yeah, that's true. That's really, it's true. You teach children to love books, and they carry that passion all their life. You know, Marina, that is so true. My entire family loves reading, my siblings. And I want tomorrow, if I can remember, I'll bring that series of books called The Children of the Lion by Daniel Peterson, 19 books. And those books traveled all over the world. Dawn got some, I had to get the used copies on Amazon. Dawn got the used copies too, because our brother Norman didn't return them. But oh my, we always read. We're all avid readers and valuable. I love naps. You love naps. And have a wonderful Tuesday. Tuesday to all my. It's Wednesday, Marina. I'm getting my shoes on to take my walk. Great job, Stace. I'm truly enjoying this beautiful morning blessing. Thank you, Tessa-Marie. Thank you, wonderful human beings. So, I'm going to do this, don't you? Yes, we have to get this book to fly. I need your help. What I need your help to do is to tell others about it. People that cannot come to the morning blessings. And what I need you to do is to tell me if you will join the cohorts, that where we'll go 7 weeks, 1 hour a week, and we will talk about each pillar. We'll have the introduction and the 5 pillars and the end. And that will go on for 7 straight weeks. So every day, 1 day a week for an hour. And also, there is a 5 Pillars of Prosperity Facebook page. Join there, because we will incorporate both of them, and we can talk and write things, and we will learn. The point of it is to open your minds to realize emotionally you need to be on top. Mentally you need to be right on the top. You need A+ in those pillars. Physically you need to be A+. That means watching what your body. 6 then you need spiritually, you need to be up there too. And financially you need to have it. So if you're emotionally great, mentally amazing, spiritually fantastic, and physically awesome, you need cash. So you can travel, you can do things, you can buy things, you can walk in and choose. Today is a special day for me. A really special day. In 2001, I had a list of goals. I didn't have a goal setting journal. I couldn't get one like that. I was learning everything. And I wrote down things I desired in my life. And the date was July 31st, 2001. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to today, in your goal setting journal, write some things that you desire. In your goal setting journal, write some things that you desire. Hold on, I'll get the book, because it's really important to see that tiny book I had. At the time, I didn't have anything else. I don't know if I have it down here. That book travels all over the place. No, I can't find it over here, so it must be somewhere else. But anyway, it's a little red hardcover book that I picked up somewhere, and it must be somewhere else today. But it just red, because you know I love red. And I wrote that. And all the things I wrote, I have acquired them. They didn't all come early. Some of them came in 2011. The last one actually came in 2011. Yes, I was 65 when the last goal came. So do the math. 2008, 2001 to 2011. So what I'm asking you to do is to write it down in an actual goal setting journal. Get one. I didn't have one, and I created this. And everything materialized. So tomorrow I'll look for the book, and I'll share with you what the book looks like and what writing down your goals can do for you. Write down and keep it special. Hide it. Do not give it to the eyes of the critic. You do not let them to tell you that it's not attainable. So remember, have a great day. And yes, the 5 Pillars of Prosperity is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Say bye to you wonderful humans that are here. Hi, Stacy and Rita, Christina, Jean, Jean, Georgie, Marina. I thought you were leaving. Dawn, Jilly, Dawn, another. I have Dawns coming out of my head. Dawn, my friend. Dawn, my sister. Ryan, my daughter. Ryan is my person that I deal with every day. And Loretta, of course, is there. So make sure you do your best today and write your goals down in a goal setting journal. Date it. Do it as soon as you can today, because somehow the stars were aligned. So why not try it? It might work for you. You never know. Everything deserves a try. Write a goal. You want something to change? You want something to happen? Write it down today, July 31st, 2024. And write it down. I think I wrote it at 1 p.m. I remember, because I put the date and the time on everything. If you buy my journals, you will notice that you have your name, the date, and the time. That's important. Have a great and wonderful morning. Take care, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.